Hello, wherever you are in the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. In this, another edition of the Living World of Darkness Demon venue, we find ourselves once again in Fitzroy Manor, a regular scene for us. In Fitzroy Manor, Marcus met Lily at a cafe the previous day, and he's taken her home. And she's just been woken up by a call from the security and asked to go to Marcus's office. As things have played out recently, Marcus has found more and more reason to distrust his court members. But Lily, who has actually been honest with him, has never actually given him reason to doubt her. In addition to this, something has changed in him. He doesn't know what yet, just an odd feeling. He's not sure whether it's something to do with his host or whether it's just a new outlook. But something has changed. As a consequence, he's decided to give Lily a little bit of a mission. A mission that, in this case, he can only trust to her. So as our scene begins, Lily is at the door of the office of Marcus, being shown in, and from there we shall begin.
Lily is walking into Marcus's office. She wears some kind of pajamas who seem to be too big for her and definitely male-ish. Don't look like they should be worn by a woman. And her hair is standing in all directions. It just looks at Marcus sleepy. Hey, Marcus, what's up?
Hi, Lily.
Why?
Why
Why
what?
you wake me up?
Oh yes, sorry. I kind of had a bit of a job, I'm afraid, but that can come later. There's a few things we need to talk about first. Tyrant to demon and friend to friend.
Okay, can we skip the tyrant to demon and can we just continue to the friend to friend?
Okay.
Wake up a little bit. Oh, fuck
Okay.
it. Bring it. Just bring it. I know you're gonna shout, I know you're gonna scream at me. Just do it now and have it over with.
Actually, I have no intention of shouting.
Right. Who are you? What have you done to Marcus?
No, it isn't that. I just kind of realized that you were stuck with the mages for a while. That's punishment enough, probably.
Well, actually, to be quite honest, it wasn't half bad. You know I met a dragon.
No, I didn't. Didn't even know they had one.
At least he didn't eat me.
This is...
Small mistake, but...
What did you do?
Nothing.
What did you do, Lily?
Nothing.
Lily Tashiko, tell me what you did.
I may have called him an animal, beast. I just wanted a little drop of his blood. Can you imagine me changing into a dragon? It would be amazing.
The word chimera comes to mind.
I know. I'm totally going to build one. Actually, I might have to build one for Sam.
There's a few things have changed in the city while you were gone. The Sabbat tried to double cross us.
They tried to double cross you. Okay, what's with the Sabbat? What did you guys do?
Josh went over to Staten Island to negotiate with them, with Artemio, and they tried to pass off a fake Frank Green.
He should have had me there. I told him that he should have me there. He should just
Yes, he should have, Lily. But you were a little bit busy being held prisoner by mages. Now...
Why didn't you guys wait? Seriously. I was only gone for what? A week?
Yeah. The reason they didn't wait, Lily, is fairly simple. Most of the people in this court, even those who voted to have me as tyrant, have as much respect for my authority as they have for cheese sticks.
I would love a
And that's
cheesesteak right now. Yeah?
yes, but you don't respect its authority. He actually reaches into his desk and pulls out a box of cheese sticks, just tossing it
Awesome!
over. Yeah, always have a drawer full of snack food. Always.
I don't even have a drawer.
Yes, a crate might be better,
Mm.
but it is. Here's the thing. Events in this city have been spiraling dramatically. And Josh and I have a plan in mind. We're going to, let's say, energize the court. Begin actually helping people. Doing some good in this city. But like I say, the people in this court don't necessarily trust me, or at least respect me. And Clark recently, we got pulled into something related to the afterlife, to Haven itself, the Shadowlands. Something
Okay.
Josh called a harrowing.
Seriously, I'm gone for like a week and you all get yourself in trouble.
Oh, that isn't the worst of it.
Okay. So how did it
I
happen?
okay. You know Clark has a girlfriend.
Nope. I
Well,
don't
he
talk to Clark
does.
on a regular basis.
Okay, well he does. Her name's Rosemary. Rosemary Verde. She happens to be in the manor right now, actually. This point of fact, under
Okay.
house arrest, technically.
Hmm. Well,
She
you want me
report.
to kill her?
No, Clark would kill us both for trying.
No, Clark would try to kill us both for trying.
True, but that's the point. Rosemary was pregnant, and she had the baby a few days ago.
Wow. I
And the
really missed out on a
moment,
lot.
and the moment the baby was born, shit hit the ventilator. Giant eyes in the wall, bleeding walls, razor wire snakes chasing everybody, uh, paper wrapped, pus filled zombies, everything.
Next time, just put a plug in that, well, and just wait till I get back.
Yeah. The problem is, of course, that in the end, we ended up in a very, very dark place that reminded me of somewhere I don't want to go back to,
Hmm.
which naturally put the wind up me.
Mm-hmm.
And then a door opened, and there was a blinding light, and Artemio stepped into it and exploded.
Gee, where have we seen that before?
Yeah, you can imagine where I thought it might lead to.
Yeah.
Marcus just points upwards to confirm.
Mm.
And naturally, I was terrified.
So you freaked out, as you tend to do.
I actually pointed a gun at the child. I thought it was possessed.
Idiot.
Something. Yes, I know.
To be quite honest, Marcus, you're wondering why people don't respect you?
I know.
That's it. That's it. I mean, I like you know that.
Hmm.
But you need to work on keeping your cool.
I know. I am trying. And fear is a powerful thing.
I know,
I,
trust me.
believe it or not, I have tried to speak to Rosemary, but she won't even answer the door to me. My guess this is Clark's doing, to be quite honest, but who knows?
Well, you can't blame her. I mean, seriously, does she like know or doesn't she?
I don't think she does. She didn't seem to remember anything, or at least she referred to it as a dream. So my guess
Mm.
is she doesn't remember a damn thing.
Well, that's one thing, but I mean, does she like know what you are, who you are?
She knows what me and Clark are, yes, we should.
Wow.
The worst thing is, she was enthralled. She's one of Clark's thralls, and he gave her the ability to resist mind control, which means I can't even wipe her memory. That
Hmm.
idiot. I can't
Have you
even.
ever this maybe ask her if she wants that?
Problem is, Clark gave her the option, and she agreed.
Yeah, no, 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 no. You don't get it. Seriously. Did you ever like talk to women?
For the last 5 years, the only women this host talked to, are his mother, his grandmother, and half the hookers and pimps in this city.
Okay, okay, okay,
Mostly because
okay.
they owe me money.
Forget about the hookers and stuff like that. Just don't. Um, Mother, grandmother. How do you speak to them?
Generally fairly respectfully.
Exactly. That's what women. Well, as far as I know women, and I tend to happen to be one, though I will be the first to say that I'm not probably not the most feminine creature around. She says that she just looks at her, or not her, but her borrowed pajamas. Um, they just want you to be fair to them. Just go up to her and say like, "Hey, I see you're having trouble with this. Would you like me to do that?" And if she, at least you'll try to help her, and that's basically what she needs. You need to be helpful. If you just do that, well, at least that's how far I understand it from like girls at school.
That's the problem. Even if I wanted to help her, I can't. That idiot's protection means that I physically can't erase her memory.
Mm,
She's stuck with this knowledge, which means even if it's driving
pretty,
around the
yeah,
bend, I can't help her.
I'm pretty sure that she can activate it or deactivate it.
It's
That's how it
possible,
worked.
but
Like, I mean, I think I heard Locke. I know, I don't like humans. You see, this is why I don't like humans, by the way. But still, I think I heard Locke mention once that they actually need to activate that or something like that. It's like an on and off switch. I don't know.
some of it
Talk to
needs
someone who knows
activation.
about females and uh, humans, because
Yeah.
I'm still learning about the human stuff.
Some of it needs activation, some of it's always active.
Well, and just ask.
Mm, I'll give it a shot, I guess. But
Hmm?
therein lies the point. Up until a few days ago, I would have thought I could trust Clark with my life. The last few days, not just the harrowing thing, but even before then, because it turns out Rosemary was delivering information to an outside force. I don't know whether it was the Jersey Devils or Kane's Bastards or whatever, but the fact is she was leaking information, including what me and Clark are.
Okay.
I naturally assumed she must be some sort of mole, and Clark assumed I was going to hurt her. I was actually demanding that she tell us what's going on, because I assumed she was a mole, as you would. I wouldn't have
Well,
actually hurt the woman.
like I said,
Right.
I don't have much experience with like females, and I'm not particularly. I don't go around with a lot of my classmates. I don't. I just tend to keep to myself. But they humans, as far as I see, they're like a pack animals. They need
Mm,
to communicate with each other. For all I know, for all you know, she could just be like. I mean, I think I might panic. I don't know if I would see something like this and would tell my best friend, like, what the fuck is going on? It doesn't necessarily have to be that bad.
yes, but all right. In the texts that we managed to read, there were things like, "I might be able to escape. I need 24 hours." But it was things that made it quite clear they weren't her friends she was messaging.
Okay. Well, ask her. Or let Clark ask her. That might work better.
That's the problem. Clark is... How shall I put this? When it came to a question of security of the court, he didn't care. Not at all. And that's what's making me question him. I don't want to think that anyone in this court has anything other than good intentions. Even the Reverend, he may not like me. Hell, I know for a fact he's considered shooting me more than once. But I'm reasonably certain he has good intentions. But at the same time, even Artemio, there was a business meeting during the course of the week with something big and powerful, and they certainly knew about the supernaturals. So they know more or less what we are.
Something big and powerful.
Yeah. So I kind of figured best to present like a solid front, because we're few in number. We don't need the power of a multinational corporation coming down on our heads.
Wait a second.
What does Artemio do? He flounces off, making it quite clear to the people involved that there is no unity in this court. And there's the problem. I need you to do something for me, and you're the only one I trust at the moment to do it.
Okay.
Okay, I need you to go to every single person in this court, including the malefactor, including Oscar if you can find him, and suggest a plot. A plot to kill me. I need you to find out who would go along with that plot. And if anyone approaches you with a plot, to go along with it.
Marcus, I'm really a terrible liar, you know.
Just picture let's see. Let's think of someone you hate. Picture I'm a vet that specializes in neutering cats. See? Told you. Just... I need to find out, Lilly. I can't trust anyone else in this court, I don't think. Even Josh, I trust him, but the fact is...
Okay, why me?
Josh has his own motivations.
Yes, so have I. You know for a fact that I don't fully support you yet. You know that I think you have to improve. Why me? No, I don't want to do that kind of stuff.
You asked why, and you've given yourself reasons already. Because everyone knows you don't fully support me as tyrant. Everyone knows you still think there's room for doubt. If they're going to believe that anyone in this court would second guess me, it's you. And yet you're the only person I know who's been completely honest with me.
Of course, why wouldn't I? Because I'm a terrible liar.
But that's... Lilly. If anyone in this court can be trusted to not be plotting to kill me, it's you. Because if you were, you would have already done it. Everyone else in this court is more of a backstabber. You at least go for the jugular. I can trust you for that exact reason. You are not a backstabber.
Oh, you're funny. Yeah, no. I don't know, Marcus. I don't like this. It's not me. I don't feel for it, to be quite honest. Can't you make it work another way?
Lilly, I don't want to believe that the people in this court are plotting against me, but what if they are? That's the big thing. If I could do this another way, I would. But the people of this court There are ways around cameras. There are ways around microphones. I've noticed that the last few times Clark has spoken to Rosemary, he's switched off the security cameras and microphones.
Yeah, well, duh. I wouldn't want you listening in on a conversation with me and Josh.
But that's the point. I don't know what he's been saying. I don't know whether or not... For all I know, they're plotting. And I don't want there to be a plot, Lily. I don't.
Okay, but honestly, can't you just talk to Clark? I mean, can't you just explain to him that you feel bad about what happened and that you didn't want to hurt her? You were just terrified and you need to work on your issues and you're trying and you really, really trust him. And
if he is conspiring, what happens then? He lies. I believe him, and a week later I'm dead. This is a guy with control over fire. I am not fireproof.
Well, neither am I.
Yes, but if I ask, he might just say, fuck it, burn the prick. If you ask, he might actually think that possibly one of the best fighters we have is willing to side with him. Lily, I trust you completely. The rest of them, I can't trust yet. Not as completely.
You gotta give me time to think about this, Marcus. And actually, the fact that I'm thinking about this is a huge deal at this point, because I don't care. I don't like it. I don't like it. Not one tiny bit. This is gonna get you. If this comes out, they will surely not trust you. And it will come out if you let me do this. I can guarantee you that. And they will never ever try.
Okay. Let's try this. Suggest an alternative that's going to work. Suggest a guaranteed alternative. One that means they can't lie, they can't trick their way out of it.
There is, as far as I know, there is no real alternative unless you find like a lie detector.
Okay.
I don't know.
So you think you can't do this?
I don't know, Marcus. Listen, I want to help you as a friend, but it doesn't feel good, especially not since these are ours. These are our people. You're trying.
True.
If this works, great. We might have to kill off the entire fucking court. Are you insane? You wouldn't survive that, nor would I. If it doesn't work and it would be found out, they will not trust you and they will kick me.
Here's the thing. You're right. If this turns out, they could all be conspiring against me. And if they are, you're right. I wouldn't survive it. But I might manage to take one or two of them with me. And if I'm being plotted against, then all the better, because that is how things work. If they are completely loyal, all the better. But you may have a point. All the same.
I don't think it's them that you don't trust. I think in the end it's yourself.
Lily, I'm someone who I'm going to spend most of my time in this house, whether it's 10 years, 100 years, or 10 more minutes, always having to doubt and question. Not because I'm a devil, not because I'm in the body of a mobster, but because when I learned to lead people, when I became a leader of men and demons, it was different. Before the fall, people obeyed me because that was what they had been told to do by a far higher authority. And when the fall came, I learned to lead in the war itself. That's why I'm not good at peacetime leading, because I was trained to lead in war. I've asked Josh for advice and he's agreed to help, but I'm someone who I need loyalty. I need trust. And here's the thing, I keep trying to earn it. And situations keep coming up where other people give me reasons not to trust them. And I know trust should be earned. I know. But I would have thought that people who are willing to vote to support me as tyrant, at least, would be the very same people who would at least trust me enough to not show their disloyalty. Like, with Artemio, we were in the middle of a highly dangerous situation and he walks away. He just forces me into a position where I have no other choice. I'm left picking up the pieces. And yes, I'm tyrant, but I need the help and advice of my counselors. That's why I put them in that position. Because without help from others, I can't rule, or at least not yet. I'm not strong enough yet to stand alone.
But you shouldn't. That's the point, Marcus. Don't. Look, I know this is maybe, especially for me probably, it's gonna sound weird, but while I was with the mages, I think I actually learned something. Yeah, okay, this is sounding weird. Look, the mages locked me up because I was trying to protect Reggie. Not saying I would not go back there again to protect her if I felt the need. But I had I had these dreams. Well, they weren't pretty, and I'm not saying that they aren't here again, but whatever. That part doesn't matter. It's not the point that I was trying to make. At one point, I learned that I should give people some credit, that I should not try to protect everyone that I care for, but have to allow others to protect me as well. It's the same thing with trust. It's the same thing with being a leader. Being a leader means listening to your to those below you. So take Clark for example, and yeah, I'll get to the trust point later. Take Clark for example. He tried to tell you something. He tried to tell you that this person, for as far as I understand you, this person, Rosemary, whatever.
Rosemary, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Bitch. That this bitch is his bitch. He cares for her. If you would attack Josh, you know that I would pick his side. I would defend Josh. If you would hurt my cats, you know I will come after you. I'll make you pay for that. You know that. It's the same thing with him. It's his most precious thing. Accept it. Sure, she made a mess of things. Well, fuck. Didn't Clark make a mess with it when it was still Cole? Getting himself killed? Didn't I make a mess of things like 1,000 times? Seriously, don't you don't shout at me what I was expecting because I made a mistake. Well, she's just a human. Even we can make mistakes. She can too. Accept it. Move on. This is his precious thing. The most precious thing in the world. If you try to destroy that, he will turn against you. It's that simple. The same goes for each and every one of them. They all have something that they want to protect, that they feel is valuable. Don't touch that. Don't try to hurt that, because they will turn against you. Why do I attack an Earthbound? Why do I go into New Jersey? Because I have to protect what is dear to me, which is Josh, which is my cats, which is Reggie, you, anyone, all of you. And I would willingly place my life on the line for you guys. That's it. It's that simple. He does the same. Problem is, you were, in his eyes, at that point, his enemy. Because you tried to take away that what was most dear to him. Don't you see that?
I'm trying to.
Talk to him. Seriously, Marcus. Say you're sorry. Say you don't understand. Give him the trust that he looks for. And you will get his trust back. And if you want to, I don't mind being there. Somewhere in the corner, in a hidden place. And if he should attack you, I'll get him.
I'll try. It's just the war taught me it's a lot harder to trust than it should be. This host doesn't trust easy. I don't trust easy. And if there's something I've learned, it's that betrayal of any sort hurts. And when it seems that I'm being betrayed, it's so painful.
Can't you imagine how he would have felt? Wouldn't it have been the same in his eyes?
Maybe.
Didn't you betray him when you tried to take down her?
The difference is I stopped.
Well,
Each time I've come close, I've stopped. I've
maybe
trusted
that's
him
the
enough.
reason why he hasn't attacked you yet.
And that's the point. Each time I've stopped because I've had to trust him.
But
But
did you ever say it to him?
no. And I doubt at this point he even wants to listen.
Just try.
I'll do my best.
Look, you say you want to rule, you want to be tyrant, but you don't want to rule by, well, actually being the bad guy. You know, you want to rule because you want to rule because we respect you. You want us to follow you because we respect you. You don't get respect by just saying I want respect. And you need to work for it, but not necessarily by doing great things. I mean, I never did any great things. Still, you trust me. Well, I've actually said that I don't want you as tyrants, that I don't trust you as a tyrant. You still trust me. Why? Why do you trust me?
Marcus, actually, let's try something here. Hold on. Dice stream work for me.
Oh, God. What are you gonna do?
It's called lying through my back teeth. Perception empathy roll, please.
Yeah, you know what I don't have?
1, 2, 3, 4,
I didn't actually
5
put the character
successes.
sheet up, but I think I have, yeah, I have 3 dots. I can't even. Well, I got 2 successes. Yay!
Yeah. So you can't see through his lie.
Of course, I can't see through your lies.
Yeah. As he looks at you for a moment and then says, I trust you because you're honest with me. You've been honest with me from the beginning. And honesty is a rare thing. Something we devils learn. Lying is easy.
Yeah, but leading isn't. Maybe
This is
it has
true.
something to do with each other. I mean, why did people listen to Locke?
Because she knew how to make herself seem motherly. Like all the Asharu do.
Yeah. So, can't you be a father?
He'll just grin a little at the word father.
Well,
I keep hearing that. Same piece of advice.
well, maybe because there's a truth in it. But like I said, well, the point that I was trying to make before we got into the father thingy, um, you trust me because I'm honest. Be honest. Don't do the backstab thingy. Don't do the conspiracy theory thingy. Be honest. Tell him that you want to make things right because you feel hurt that he doesn't trust you anymore. You don't necessarily need to tell him about the fact that you know about. How do you know about that?
About what?
Ah, that he's trying to, what, conspire against you?
I don't know. That's why I was saying about everybody.
Okay. Well, just tell him that you respect him, that you're happy that he stands by your side, and that you don't want to lose him. That you feel sorry about the stuff and you want to make things right again. Don't expect to actually that he will immediately go like, "Oh, I missed you so much," because we don't. But just
I think I understand. I'll try.
well, I'll try to be better as well, I guess. Stupid mages. You know they have coffee that tastes like shit.
Isn't it typical? All the power in the world, and the one thing they can't do, make a decent cup of coffee. By the way, Marcus is going to tell another lie now.
As soon as you have less than
Oh, balls!
Ooh.
One success. Fuck!
Ooh.
Fuck! This could end so badly right now. Shit!
Oh, yes. I'm not gonna spend willpower, don't worry. You are actually very lucky.
Oh, thank you. Marcus will just look at you.
Gee, look at that sunrise.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, Lilly.
What?
I think Josh has been having a bit of difficulties lately. A lot of stress. With the stuff with Staten Island. Probably best if you don't just yet let him know that you're back. Give him time to get over what's stressing him out, because I don't think, right now, because he was kind of annoyed about what happened. I mean, not hugely, but he was annoyed, and I think that right now he doesn't need that venting opportunity. If you get my meaning.
Well, if he's stressed out and needs venting, I mean, I managed to get out of one shouting contest with you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I need to find him. I need to make sure that he's okay, especially after Staten Island.
Hmm.
Fuck. I
Alright.
should have been
Now,
there, I promised.
now I've no bloody choice. I hate you for this, Saskia.
What?
Okay, okay, let's see. Fuck! This might not work. Please let it work, please let it work. 1, 2, 3,
Oh, come
4,
on.
5, 6. I always get worried because I don't know when it's going to go wrong. 5 successes with
Yeah.
manipulation empathy roll. I really think he's going to try and convince us that to leave Josh alone for a bit. I really think that it will be best if you just leave him be for now. Because like I saw him after the Staten Island thing, and he was not a happy boy. There was a lot on his mind.
You make me worry about him,
Don't
Marcus.
worry, he'll be
I'm
fine. He
worried
just
about it.
needs. I know he just needs time. Look at me. I'm stressed out as all hell, and just given time, I'll get better. Same thing with him.
I'll just send him a text. Make sure that at least it will. I think it will help him to at least know that
For
I'm there, and
fuck's sake!
then he can just
For
if he
fuck's sake!
can
God
choose his
damn
own
it!
time.
Will you stop fucking doing this?
No.
Oh.
Ah.
As I
Always
say,
what?
as I say, Lily, I genuinely think that you should just leave him be for now. Like, no contact at all, because he really just needs to take time out from demon things, from everyone else, just get his head settled more than anything else. I really think it would be best for him, best for the whole situation.
Can't I at least send him like an email or something? Just let him know
Um,
that I'm around, and if he wants to talk, that I'm here for him. If he's so stressed out, he needs me. I hope. Well,
I'll, I'll, I'll pass on the message. He seemed a little less irritable with me. Maybe, I mean, we did have something of an agreement, so I'll pass on your message. I'll let him know.
fine.
Thanks for listening to reason. Do you want a drink?
Yeah, coffee sounds good.
He'll ring down to the kitchen, and about 5 minutes later, a pot of coffee we brought up, and this time it's actually decent coffee. The first decent coffee she'll have had since going to the fucking majors.
Lily.
Marcus,
Oh, sorry.
go
Go
on.
ahead.
No,
No,
go
no.
on. Yeah.
Lily grabs a cup, fills it with coffee, takes a sip. You call that coffee? Ugh.
Um, I'm going to hit that chef with a hammer. He'll pick it up and take a sip.
Tastes fine. Tastes fine for you. Tastes absolutely fine. Nothing wrong.
Weird. Should be horrendous. Fine.
Fuck it. Do you have energy drink? Red Bull or something?
Cooler. He points over to the cooler sitting toward the walls.
I need something with caffeine in my system. The coffee is bad here as it is in there, and sure, why not?
There's nothing wrong with the coffee. Perfectly fine.
No, it sucks. I don't know. Well, if you like bad coffee, that can is all yours.
How dare you?
What?
How dare you tell an Italian his coffee is crap?
I, am sorry. It tastes like shit.
If you're not careful, I will get you some legitimately shit coffee.
Well, it couldn't be much worse than this.
Yes, it could.
I'm sure it could. It doesn't matter. It tastes like shit. Sorry, Marcus. I'm Glad you like it. Yeah. Never mind.
Remind me of a bag of Kopi Luwak next time.
What?
Never heard of it? It's what's it called? Civet coffee? It's essentially coffee that's been through the digestive system of a weasel.
Ew.
Yeah, I tried it once. They say it's the best coffee in the world. I would rather have vomited.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Worst Christmas present ever.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'll pass on your message to Josh.
Yeah, please.
No, you head back to bed, or out, or whatever particular task you have to fulfill.
Well,
And
as she looks at the can of energy drink in her hand, might as well stay up at this point.
maybe. By the way, if over the next few days you want to crash here, I don't mind. Place is always
Fine.
open.
I need to find Reggie as well.
Okie dokie.
Thanks.
It's alright. Anyway,
Thanks for borrowing your pajamas.
it's fine. These days I don't sleep anyway.
That's bad
And
for your health.
yeah, I'm getting used to it. And with that, he'll get up and just walk around and just give her a one-armed hug. Welcome back, by the way.
Lily returns the hug. Yeah, it's good to be back.
And with a smile, he'll head out. If Lily happens to pay attention to him, she'll notice that he stops by a steel baseball bat leaning up against the wall next to the door and seems to look at it for several seconds, considering. And then just goes, nah, and walks downstairs. And he actually heads down to the kitchen. And a few seconds later, she'll hear a lot of shouting with a distinctly chefy voice. And I think from that point, we shall end the scene.
Yeah.